What's up, buddies?
Yo. Welcome to our live stream. I know y'all been counting down the days, but here we are.
We made it. We're here.
Another week.
What's up?
Why talk to your spouse when you can watch World and Culture live stream?
Like,
bring your spouse over.
That's it, man.
What's your fantasy football draft strategy?
Fantasy football. So we know that the NFL is right around the corner.
We already had our preseason game last Sunday.
Yeah,
Hall of Fame game.
Yeah.
Saw that?
College football right around the corner.
Oof. Canes versus Notre Dame, August 31st. What a game,
go
man.
to all them Canes fans. Who's
yo.
tailgating? What's up?
Yeah, JC's going to be tailgating.
I'll be down for a tailgate.
You down for the tailgate?
It's a Saturday.
Yo,
Damn,
we're going to educate JC before this.
I went
before
to
this year's over.
I went to a Canes game before. I think it was live, bro. They lost, but they fumbled the bag hard.
There's nothing like college football, Bubba.
They fumbled the
College
bag.
football is the real thing.
Yeah, because they're trying to make it. They're trying to make it.
No, but just the pace of the game is and the
Yeah, it's
fans,
fast.
bro. College football is like its own religion.
Yeah, it's
It's
true.
literally like its own religion.
Very true.
All right, let's get some people in the pod.
That's very, very true. Let me see. I'm putting the link in the chat real quick.
Pues sí, güey.
Ta-da, ta-da.
Orale, güey. Fantasy football. What's happening?
Yes, sir. Let's see.
What
Let's
they
get some
do,
people
ski?
in here. Y'all sent it to the Sunday Kiddos one. Y'all got that one, I probably.
Which one?
Jumping in, bro.
Yo, support your boys.
Come on, guys. Support your boys, dude.
We're really cool guys. We love Jesus and we love sports.
Nos encanta Jesús.
Speaking about football, I did a security gig.
Hold on. SummerSlam is on right now. Is Roman Reigns fighting?
Roman Reigns.
Who?
SummerSlam is on right now.
What's that?
Oh,
SummerSlam?
Sorry.
bro, wrestling.
He says
WWE.
wrestling is
Bruh,
not a sport.
I
That's
watch
why I
real
don't
sports,
watch.
man. Wait, that
Yo,
was.
this guy said, "What's
We're,
that?"
hey, we're talking fantasy football, man. We can't go talk about wrestling now.
What's up with this guy, bro?
This kid is crazy. Yo, talking about football, I did a security gig. When was it?
Yo,
Saturday?
welcome, Dave.
It was on Friday. For a Friday afternoon, man, I actually got to watch a 12-year-old. He's considered the number one in the nation.
Ooh, oh, that's right. You were telling me about it. You're a
Yeah.
beast, huh?
Yeah, he's a beast. That kid got.
How old is he?
He's 12.
12 years old.
Yeah, 12 years old. They call him Lil Rod.
Yo.
They call him Lil Rod. That dude,
Lil
his
Rod.
juice is crazy, bro. Yo, that kid can, he can move, bro. He got injured, though. He got like a sprained ankle.
Yo, wasn't Cena's last match was like in WrestleMania or something? Like that dude still fighting? See, you know, that's the problem with these wrestlers, though, even though you called it a fake sports. But, bro, Hulk Hogan had 10 back surgeries, like 3 hip replacements.
That's
like,
crazy.
The Undertaker has like 5 back surgeries. Like, all that slamming, bro, it takes a toll on your
Yeah.
body.
Yeah.
Yo, we got Dave saying, who's the first pick in fantasy this year?
Yo.
Who's the first pick? Who you got? Who you got, JC? Who's your first pick?
Allen Iverson, bro.
Allen Iverson. Yo, he's gonna win the draft.
Dak Prescott, bro.
Oh, that. Oh,
Nah, I
bro.
ain't going with that.
Come on
Nah,
now.
heck
Who you
nah.
got? Who's
Justin
your
Jefferson.
JJ? JJ's not bad.
Bro,
a little bit
you
of a
know
reach.
you-
A little bit of a reach,
What?
but
What you mean?
I mean, have you been doing mocks? You been mocking?
No, I haven't been doing
Oh,
mocks,
you gotta
but-
do your mocks, bro.
Bro, if you want to win in fantasy, bro, you gotta go with, you know,
Running back? Barkley?
You just gotta Barkley. You gotta get a player that you know is gonna solidify your team, bro.
Yo, Christian McCaffrey, heck no.
But
If
was
you
it
wanna
Christian,
lose.
Christian McCaffrey was injured last year.
He was, bro. People picked him number
I think it
one.
was an ACL. What was it?
Yeah, he had something with his knee. He was
That's
out the whole year.
That's if Christian
Oh, no, it was
McCaffrey paints the
hamstring.
same.
I forget what it was.
That's if he comes back the same, because usually those injuries, bro.
Yeah, you know who my number one pick is, right?
Who?
Saquon. Saquon Barkley.
Well,
I just
hold on. Think about
the Eagles.
you got-
2,000 yards last season.
Oh, he's a
Bro,
beast.
he set the record.
But you
A
got to think
beast.
about something about Saquon.
What?
He's coming out in the Madden cover. And you know that they say that's a curse.
Is that legit?
That's-
He's on the Madden
supposedly
cover?
that's what they said.
Oh, you gotta stay away from
But
it.
you know that
The
curse.
Madden curse.
That Madden
The
curse.
Madden
bro.
curse, man. You gotta stay away from the Madden curse.
That sucks.
Madden curse,
Yeah.
bro.
Oh, Dave, CMC with 1,500 yards this year.
So let me ask you guys: do you guys
Christian McCaffrey.
for your fantasy drafts? Do you guys go for quarterbacks first, or do you leave quarterbacks?
You always
at
have to go for a quarterback first. For me,
What,
You sure?
bro?
I mean,
you
I
did
did
a
a
legit quarterback,
in the
dude.
first round.
You
a
ain't
couple
winning your
rounds.
league then.
what do you mean?
Nah, bro. Listen, tried and true strategy. First 2 rounds, you have to go
Running back, and wide
unless
receiver.
there's a unicorn. Where a few years ago was Travis Kelce, where tight end you could get away with it because he was a beast. You have to go running back and wide receiver. You need an
But look
elite.
at, I don't know
need
football, and
an-
I already knew that, bro.
You
Come
need
on,
an
dog.
elite running back and you
I'm
need an
alright.
elite
I'm
wide
straight.
receiver in one of the first 2 rounds.
I don't know
Look,
much about football.
You
and I
should
already
have
knew that,
you
bro.
should have Tua as your backup simply because he's gonna give you the first 5 games before he gets injured. He's gonna ball out. Hey, Tua's gonna ball out the first 5 games, then he's gonna get injured.
Exactly.
God forbid, obviously
Tua, bro,
knock on
leave him
wood.
on the waiver wire. You're gonna
Poor
pick him
guy.
No,
up.
but you gotta have him as a backup, bro.
Yo,
Because
but-
after that, that's it. It's over.
Yo, look.
guy.
So here we got. See, Dave's with me. Running back, wide receiver first. You gotta go. You gotta
Running back,
at
wide
least get
receiver.
one elite one in the first 2 rounds. You have to, right? And quarterback 7th round. Listen, there's only 3 quarterbacks that you should pick. That is
QB
after-
7th round.
Yeah, yeah. That's just you want to wait for your QBs.
Bro, but you gotta make sure that you get the right QB.
Well, there's 3 elite quarterbacks. There's only 3 that
Josh
you should be-
Allen,
Yeah, Josh Allen,
Lamar Jackson,
Lamar, and Jalen Hurts right now. Mahomes,
Jalen Hurts.
Hurts.
Oh man,
Listen,
come on.
no, but listen.
That dude ain't gonna give you no
He's
points,
like,
bro.
no. Bro, he got
bro,
offended,
because he
bro.
passes and he runs. You got to think
Yeah,
about
but his
two-way
passing
quarterbacks.
is trash.
Nah, but he throws a lot of TDs. He did well last year.
But you have to understand, Jalen Hurts is he's in the right team, bro. They have the best defense in the league. They have a running game. Jalen Hurts has to do the minimum, and he'll win a ring. You put any elite quarterback in the Eagles, and they're gonna win a ring.
I hear you, but we're talking fantasy football
fantasy
stats.
That's what I'm saying. He's not gonna
That's
throw
all I'm
much.
saying. Jaden Daniels, I don't know. Jaden Daniels, we'll see. He doesn't run.
Daniels is
He
a
doesn't
beast,
run
though.
enough to me. Let's see who else. So
How many fantasy leagues have you won before?
how many times I've won? I would say I've won about 3 times
About
in my
3?
life. I've been to the finals more than that.
How many people were involved in that?
How many? What do you mean? Like how many people in the league?
Yeah, in the league. Yeah.
10, like 10
About
people in the
10
league.
10
Yeah,
league.
10 people league. That's standard. So yeah,
I'll even go with Tyreek Hill.
first pick.
Not first pick, but I'll definitely have him as a wide receiver. I mean, Tyreek
Yeah.
Hill's beast. He always gives you 1,500 yards.
Not last year. Last year he was a flop.
But that's
Yeah,
because
He didn't have two.
Hold on,
he
wait a
was
minute.
busy
but-
making babies. Man.
No, I mean he has a baby every season.
That dude was receiving other things, bro.
He has a baby every season. But the reason why he wasn't able to give you the 2,000 yards is because his quarterback was injured, bro. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Tua is the primary. He's what makes the Dolphins exciting. It's not
Yeah.
even Tyreek because you can add
Well, you
in.
got no quarterback. Tyreek can't get
You
the
don't
ball.
have anything.
I'll give you that one. Tua's healthy.
Tua's healthy,
and
bro.
clicking. The Dolphins are good. They're
he's-
exciting.
He's top 3.
Yo, chill. Nah.
What you mean, bro?
Nah. He's
What
top.
you mean?
He's top half of the
His
league.
QBR is amazing whenever
Yeah,
he's
he's
healthy.
not top 3. He's top half of the league when he's healthy.
As
for
far
sure.
as passing,
He's top half. I'll give you top half.
what do you mean top half?
He's above average.
He's top 5.
No.
1,000,000% when
He's
he's
not.
healthy, bro. Tua, when he's healthy, he's the most accurate quarterback in the league. Nobody can argue that.
Okay, so when he's healthy, so
Yeah, that's what
once
I'm talking
once
about,
every
when
3
he's
years. Yo,
He's
so
throwing up
let,
gang signs, bro. My man, Tua, dog.
yo, so let us
Poor
know in the
guy.
chat. What round you taking a tight end? So I've been doing some mocks this year.
He said Tua's brain is taped to his skull.
Man has a jigsaw
Yeah.
puzzle in there.
Yo,
right
tight
now,
end. I don't think you don't need a tight end this year.
No, you can't say Tua's top 12, especially if he's healthy. If he's healthy, he's definitely top 5, bro. Let's be honest. He throws way more TDs than Jalen Hurts.
Yeah.
And Jalen Hurts is a champion. Let's be honest now.
Ooh, look at this. Tua top 12. Can't beat good teams.
I disagree.
Can't beat good
Well,
teams.
yeah, but
Dang.
you can't blame Tua all on that. Nah, don't get me wrong. Tua is not clutch. 1,000,000%. I agree with you. Tua is not clutch. But a lot of that falls on Mike McDaniels.
Yeah.
I think it's time for us to get a new coach.
Yeah. Maybe. I don't know.
They can't beat top teams.
Yeah. So look, we're gonna watch this clip. I found it the other day, and I think it might help all of us. So let's watch.
Do you
it.
want to dominate your fantasy football draft this year? Well, here are 5 dead simple tips you must know. Starting with number 1, you should be leaning running backs over wide receivers in rounds 7 through 10 because over the past 15 years, only 5 wide receivers during that span have finished as a wide receiver 1 in fantasy. Now, you can still take a wide receiver in this range, but it's preferred to lean running back. And some options in this range are Jordan Mason and Tajay Spears for 2025. Now, you want to make sure you don't make this same mistake. If the exact same position is drafted 4+ times in a row, odds are you should be pivoting to a different position, and here's why. If you wanted to take a running back in the 11th round, for example, but 4 or 5 just went in a row, there's a decent chance you just missed out on the value and you should pivot to a different position for better value. Now, of course, that's a case-by-case basis, so make sure to evaluate it. Now, for number 3, never draft a kicker. Even if your league says that you have to roster one, that's fine, but draft an additional running back or wide receiver and just wait until week 1 to pick up a kicker. Because if you draft in August and maybe there's some preseason game.
Right there.
Yo, hold on. He said, "Don't draft a kicker."
Should you?
I don't know. I've always drafted a kicker. You know, a lot of leagues want to get rid of kickers nowadays.
I mean, I'll get rid of him.
Actually, there was a big commotion in one of the leagues I'm in. They want to vote to get a kicker out.
Yeah?
Yeah. That's the thing now. No kickers.
Sheesh. That's sad, bro.
Sheesh.
That's sad.
Yo, what do you guys think? Should we take out kickers? Let us know.
remove,
Let us
bro.
know. We'll keep watching. We'll keep watching. Let's finish the vid.
Display for
Yeah.
They should definitely remove him, bro.
Games or practices left, there's always a chance a player on your roster could still get hurt. You might as well have another insurance option in the later rounds at running back or receiver. Number 4 is a simple one during the season. You should be never starting a Thursday night football player in your flex spot. Because when you do
that's
this, you
good
completely
advice. That's
eliminate
good
the whole
advice.
point of your flex spot, to have flexibility. That player is now locked into that slot, and you can't manipulate your lineup later in the week if you need to. And tip number 5 is a simple one. The earlier you take your quarterback 1, the later you can take your QB 2. And the opposite is also true. The later you take your quarterback 1, the earlier you take your quarterback 2. For example, if you're taking Jalen Hurts in the 4th or 5th round of your draft, you might not even need to take a backup quarterback, but if you do, take him in like the final round of your draft.
There we go. Yo, wait. So we got someone in the setting. Give a shout out to your league. So I got to give a shout out. Got to give a shout out to Easy Money.
I'm not in the league.
It's a fantasy football league that I'm in. Rob is the commish for now. Might be Jewel soon.
Okay.
Thanks for their boys that are supporting, Dave and Rob. I got another one I'm in, Lombardi Legends.
Ooh, okay.
That's a league that I always do terrible in. But shout out to Dave, who's the commish, Lombardi Legends.
So why
And,
did you do terrible in that league?
Because it's competitive, bro. All these guys know football, bro.
Hey, you gotta get me in there,
football
bro.
junkies.
You got to get me in there.
Well, we're gonna do a church league. We're gonna get you. I went to the final last year in the church
A
league,
Christian fantasy league?
Christian fantasy league, bro. Can you believe it? Christians and fantasy in the same letter, same sentence.
Sign me up for that one, bro.
You heard? We're going to start a Christian fantasy league.
Yo, let
man.
us
If
know.
you guys want
Let
to
us know if you're
join?
down to draft with Jesus. All right.
First and foremost, if you're going to join, you got to be baptized.
Yeah. You gotta be baptized. Not that sprinkling stuff. We gotta submerge you. All right.
Listen, bro. Sprint now. We're gonna go into the topic another day.
But we're gonna drift topics right now.
All right.
La Porta.
Let's drift topics, and we're gonna touch about.
What we're gonna touch about right now?
Something that JC knows about.
What?
Something
About
that JC
dating?
is extremely excited to speak on, and that is your boy.
Yeah.
Yo,
bro.
Trump
I got
is
stocks.
being
ask you,
a
Mr.
part of
President,
the.
just about
I got stocks in
pardons.
Johnson & Johnson.
I've got 3 names for you. And the first one, look, the media didn't care about this story when Joe Biden was in office. Suddenly they care about this story again. Ghislaine Maxwell serving 20 years in prison for sex trafficking. Is clemency on the table for her in exchange for testimony?
I'm allowed to do it, but nobody's asked me to do it. I know nothing about it. I don't know anything about the case, but I know I have the right to do it. I have the right to give pardons. I've given pardons to people before, but nobody's even asked me to do it.
Sean Diddy Combs.
Right.
would you consider pardoning him?
Well, he was essentially, I guess, sort of half innocent.
Yes.
I don't know what they do. He's still in jail or something. But he was celebrating a victory, but he seems, I guess it wasn't as good as a victory. Probably, I was very friendly with him. I got along with him great. And seemed like a nice guy. I didn't know him well. But when I ran for office, he was very hostile.
He said some not so nice things about you, sir.
Yeah, and it's hard, like you, we're human beings.
Right.
And we don't like to have things cloud our judgment, right? Mm-hmm. But when you knew someone and you were fine, and then you run for office and he made some terrible statements. So I don't know, it's more difficult. It makes it more, I'm being honest, it makes it more difficult to do.
But more likely a no for Combs,
I would say so.
Okay. And what about George?
Yo, it's actually wild. Speaking about Diddy and using the word hard at the same time is wild.
Yo,
extremely wild.
that's the Great White Hope. That's what they call him.
Watch him get pardoned.
You think he's gonna get pardoned by who?
Did
the
he?
man literally just said he's not gonna do it.
Yeah, but
He said it's most likely a no.
That's what they all say, and then they end up doing it. They go back on their word majority of the time.
Who do you think will get pardoned first? What's this guy's name? Ghislaine
Maxwell?
or Diddy?
Epstein's girlfriend or Diddy?
I say Diddy first.
I say neither get pardoned.
I think
Because I think for Trump, now, will they? The question, is Trump going to pardon them? I think no. 'Cause I think if he does, he looks bad. He looks like he's complicit in some way, one or another, to their lifestyles.
Yeah,
I think maybe the next president might do it, right?
For the clicks. My man knows how to get the clicks.
Yeah, but
He knows
those
how
are
to
the
get traction.
Yeah, but he knows how
And
to
that
get the
will give
right
him-
clicks.
Yeah, but that will give him traction for a very long time.
Yeah, but why would you
pardons
pardon
Diddy?
Diddy?
Yes.
What type of traction he gonna
Yeah,
get?
what kind of traction?
Baby
is that?
oil? You got a
he's-
baby oil sponsor?
He's gonna get
telling
in
you,
with the
bro.
rapists.
A sponsorship with
this
baby
guy's
oil.
he knows what people will talk about. He has to make news. He wants to stay relevant.
Yo, what do y'all think in the
even
chat?
after he leaves the office, he wants to be relevant
Let
as
us
long
know.
as possible.
Should
And
Trump-
he already established that. He's already
Yeah.
going to be relevant for history. He's going to go down, in my opinion, as if not the greatest, one of the greatest presidents that have ever existed in
Yeah.
the United States.
Over
I agree.
Bill Clinton in the Oval Office?
Yeah, bro.
I mean, Trump, you could say, I mean, I'm biased because I'm conservative, but the best president since Reagan, right? I think we'd easily say that. I think Reagan was a good president.
I think he's going to go down as
Maybe he could
Pretty much the
he
best
could
president
even
ever.
eclipse that. But
I think the future people,
See, look,
once
we
we're
got-
long gone, they're gonna read the history books and they're gonna be like, "What the hell did that generation think about?"
well, it depends who
Going
writes the
at
history books.
He
though.
was
yeah,
Trump is definitely an anomaly. Definitely something totally different from any politician. But I will say Obama's still the most fluent articulator of any president.
yeah.
But obviously, we're speaking about the things that he's done.
Yo, he's a beta male. Beta.
This guy's straight alpha, dog.
Beta.
Beta.
Don't come
What
talking
the-
about Obama, bro.
Trump is straight alpha, dog. This dude's straight alpha.
No, he's
He
straight
don't-
alpha,
he-
bro.
he
Listen,
don't-
he's saying that there's a lot of billions coming in from terrorists. Man, I'm still waiting to see, bro.
Listen, all these billions of dollars and
Food is still
I don't
high.
see some of that money in my pocket.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Listen,
I'm having an issue with that.
Food is still high.
The rent is too damn high.
The people can't afford to buy a house.
The tech industry is jacked up. People can't even get a job, even having 10 or 15 years of experience.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like
Yeah.
I don't know where this money's going to, because I heard somebody tell me, "Oh, they should just invest that money into all the trillions that America owes." Hold on, what you mean? I need that money in my pocket.
Yeah, facts.
You get what I'm saying?
Facts.
Because those trillions are probably going to be here as long as I'm alive, or probably more after that.
You ain't lying.
But
You
hey,
see what I'm saying?
look,
Like,
Dave said in the chat, gas and food is low. Now, we'll
gas
agree,
hasn't
has gone down.
hasn't really changed though.
But it was
the lowest
high
I've
as
seen.
about
Hold on,
gas.
wait a minute. Before President Trump took office, gas was as low as
It was getting lower. It was,
$2.80.
which is it's there now.
it hasn't moved
Yeah.
from that.
Yeah.
I mean,
People talk
to be
about
fair,
food is low, bro. People's bill comes out to like $700, $800 a month. On
that's
Uber
what I'm
Eats, bro.
saying. Like my
Well,
bill,
I think it's gotten better. I think inflation's gotten better
Yeah,
since maybe a year or two ago.
yeah, oh yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Like eggs, like recently was crazy.
so Brock Lesnar's back, bro.
all I want to see.
What the?
I
What
wanna
the?
see- I want to see how the salary looks like for jobs. That's what I'm
Well,
concerned
I
about.
mean,
What
I'm
the
sure you've
salary
seen that
looks
graphic,
like.
right? 100K in 2020
There's nothing.
is now no. Well, 100K in 2020 was good. Now
Oh, what, in
120. I think I saw a graph like 130,000 is what 100,000 was in 2020
But either way, they
That's how much
100
inflation
even
has gone
if-
up in 5 years.
100 and I say
Isn't it
120 is.
Six
I
figures.
think people can survive off that, bro.
I
So
mean,
people-
you
people-
can, but you're
people-
tight.
people cannot-
In Miami, you can survive off 120, but you're like just getting by.
Yeah, you're getting by.
You're
Listen,
paycheck to paycheck.
E-
At 120,
even
that's
if,
crazy.
Listen,
crazy.
even if interest rates go down, people still cannot afford the houses.
No.
Bro,
Yeah.
housing in Miami, especially in Miami, bro, is like what damn near $1 million, bro.
Yeah, my home alone is worth over $500,000.
Bro, if you go to the Poker Beans, if you go to Brown Subs, if you go to any of those places where those houses were built in the 1920s, they're going for like 500 grand.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But
An
you-
old box
yeah.
right in the corner, 500 bookies. Like, what I'm supposed to do with that, bro?
Yeah.
A down payment
A
for you
fixer-upper?
for you to get a. Listen, if you want to have a property that you can call your own, even just for an investment, a property that costs, let's say, $260, $270,
Yeah.
you're gonna have to cough up at least 80 grand if you want to have a monthly payment, a mortgage payment of like $1,400, $1,500. You're gonna have to cough up 80 grand as a down payment.
That's
a lot of people.
That's nothing, bro.
but a lot of
80
people don't
grand.
who has 80 grand to cough up? Just
First
like
and
that
foremost,
as
if
a
you
down
give,
payment?
first and foremost, let's put it like this.
Yo, Jose. Yo, hey, we're
Oh,
live
Martin
streaming
Luther.
right now, bro. You're on the podcast, bro.
Martin Luther.
No, I saw you called me earlier, bro. I was like,
That's Martin Luther right
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
yeah,
We
that's
were
our
having
pastor
trouble
right
getting
there.
in, but Jesus opened the door. it gets a little jam, but we were able to get in.
right, yeah, you gotta like really,
Yeah, nothing that Johnson
Yeah.
Johnson can solve.
yeah.
Yeah. Hey, you wanna? Hey, Jose, give the pod a shout out, bro.
All right.
That's the Martin Luther of our generation.
We love you, bro. We love you, man. Thanks for the call back.
All right, bro. Bye.
Yeah, but no, but like I was saying,
But hold on, Dave.
nobody
Hold
has 80
on,
grand
hold
to
on,
cough
hold
up, though.
on.
It's
Dave,
crazy.
Dave. I do want to say one thing because you said food and gas is low. Bruh, you go out anywhere, especially with your family, but forget about the family. Right now, if you go individually to go buy a plate of food, it's $18 to $20. Let's be honest.
Dog.
Let's be honest. $18 to $20 a plate of food.
Have you bought a pizza lately?
That's what
For
I'm
delivery?
saying. That's
like
not.
$40. Like $40.
That's a lot.
To get it delivered to your house. For
Every time I
I'm a
go
carnivore.
out to
Raw
eat with
meats
my
is good.
family, I'm looking at $80 to $100
That's it?
per. I mean,
Per
yeah,
bill?
because
Like your bill comes out. How much does your bill comes
yeah,
out?
because
to
I
you?
share, bro.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's
I keep it.
different.
I keep it.
Oh, you're
you know?
good. Yeah,
and
in
80,
that
and
case,
80
yeah,
to me
you're
is
good.
crazy.
Yeah, but when
80
I
to
go
me is
out,
crazy.
When I go out with my wife and kids, no lie, the minimum we spend is about like 160, 170
For what?
in a restaurant.
Oh yeah, today I dropped $150
Easy.
for
Minimum.
my family to eat.
A minimum.
Because everything is expensive, bro. 20,
Yeah.
$30 a plate. It's insane.
Talking
That's
about,
why you
let's say I have to- I
gotta
have to
stay
think
home
about
and
I have
cook.
to think about $200 easy when I go out to eat with the
Yeah,
whole family.
you gotta stay home and
Easy
cook.
minimum.
That's the
I
secret.
agree. Businesses need to make money, especially small businesses. I understand that, but let's be honest. It doesn't negate the fact that $18 to $20 for a plate of food is wild.
Yeah.
I understand
Not even for a
inflation.
plate of food. $18 for a burger. That's what it is.
I mean, that
now.
depends where you're buying a burger at. Because if you go to
McDonald's.
Five Guys,
McDonald's got that. Got that buy one get one. That deal, man.
And he kept going with it. He kept going with it.
with the extra patty,
Yeah,
the girth. I mean the patty. Yo, these guys are out of control. bro.
Mickey D's.
You gotta put a leash
Nah,
on these
man, you go
guys.
out to a restaurant, bro, a burger easily gonna cost you $15.
You did mention 80 grand for a down payment. Papa, let me tell you something. You give 80 grand for a down payment, you're looking at a $4,000 mortgage.
Yeah, I don't
80
You
grand.
have a roof over your head
Unless-
for about
listen.
a month.
Unless you're giving 20% of that down payment of
Yeah.
what the house costs,
Yeah.
you're
That's
gonna
what
be
I'm
looking
saying.
at
If
easily
the-
4
if it-
grand.
If it's an apartment that's about 260, you have to give about 80 grand if you want to pay like $1,300.
Not even, bro. Not even. It's tough,
80
bro.
grand for
'Cause-
$260,000.
I mean, what are the interest rates looking like right now? If the,
It's
if
like
the
6%.
that's a lot.
I know it is. It is a
That's
lot.
a lot. That's
It
easy
is.
for an apartment. You're looking at 2,500.
I got my second property at a 4.25 interest rate. Like right before it spiked
It
up to like
skyrocketed.
8. Like I got lucky with that. But yo, it's not easy, bro. It's not easy.
McDonald's menu ends up coming out to $10. Well, I wouldn't know because I ain't been to McDonald's in a couple of years.
Yeah, I went to BK today. I had to get on my Burger King app. I'm like, yo, let me get the promos on the BK app. Yeah, I got like what, the
Hold on,
chicken
hold on.
fries with the
You
large
literally
fries.
got a BK app roaming around your phone?
Yeah, bro.
I'm out of touch.
Y'all
man.
saw the buy a McChicken.
You talking about McDonald's?
Yeah,
McDonald's. Buy a burger.
Yeah, McDonald's.
Have it sit there for a month. It's
It's
not gonna
trash.
change. It's gonna look the same. So that was a smart ad.
trash clip, yeah.
Their revenue went up like 15% after that ad went. Yeah, man.
That's actually really good marketing right there. I give it to them.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't eat. The only fast food that I eat is probably like Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A has a lot of
Popeye, bro.
stuff in it.
Yo,
really like
you know what's
Popeyes. Popeyes be
Low
bussin',
key
bro.
Chick-fil-A is one of the
underrated. Hardee's.
Nah,
Dog.
the Hardy Boys.
No, bro. Hardee's. You never heard of? You never
Of
eaten at
course I've heard
Hardee's?
it. I've never ate there, but I've heard of
Oh,
it.
Now Arby's.
bro.
Arby's?
Arby's is
No,
another one.
Arby's is
Harde's.
another
H.
one.
Hardee's.
Yeah, I heard of
Where is
Oh,
that?
bro.
That's not over here.
It's up north, bro. In
Oh,
God's,
I
God's
wonder,
country.
bro.
I never seen a
I
God's
seen
Arby's.
country,
Arby's.
bro.
I seen Arby's.
Arby's alright. Arby's alright.
Yeah, I did Arby's.
What about Raising Cane's?
Raising Cane's is good.
I haven't been to Raising Cane's yet.
What?
Never been to Raising Cane's.
Bro.
I haven't been there yet.
Wow, they got one up there in Pembroke, but they got one right here in
to
Durant.
try.
You gotta have Raising Cane's, bro. You can't be
Yeah.
you can't go any longer without having Raising Cane's.
you have
It's
to get
they have
Raising
like this like smoky, buttery crust.
oh.
It's unique.
Tenders, bro.
It's unique. And it's just chicken, but the chicken they do is good. And those and then those
You know what's
Crinkle
expensive
cut
as
fries?
fuck, dude?
Woo.
These food trucks, bro, out of hand, bro.
oh food trucks. I like
The
mess
food
with
trucks food is fire.
Or Chimmy?
Oh, the chimmy, don't.
What you know about them chimneys?
Oh my
Them
God.
chimneys outside the boulevard back in
Jimmy
the day.
Cheese.
Oh, back in there, outside the boulevard, yo.
Yo, Alec don't know nothing about
Yeah.
that.
About what?
The chimneys that used to be posted outside the Boulevard Club.
Is that
You
still
ever heard of
around?
Bully?
No, bro.
Is that still around?
Nah, Bully's been shut down.
Bully or boogies?
Bully?
Oh, bully. No,
Boulevard, man, they killed like at least 100 people outside the Boulevard until they shut it down. But space is still open. How many people haven't,
OD'd over there.
OD'd out there, bro, outside
I
of
went to
space?
space for my bachelor party.
No way, recently?
Yeah. Recently?
No, not recently. 10
Yeah,
years ago, and that
I'm
place is still
saying
open. That's crazy.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was a night
Yeah.
a night to forget. You know what I'm saying?
But Chick-fil-A has a night to forget, dude. It's crazy. But Chick-fil-A, I heard, has a lot of bad stuff in it, bro.
Yeah, I heard their sauce has like some stuff in it.
You
that's,
say
like,
you
bad.
saying Chick-fil-A is God's chicken? Is that what you saying?
That's right, baby.
Because they use a lot of
God's
artificial
country.
things, though.
Yeah, they do. I heard it's one of the top,
Yeah, like,
worst fast food
most-
places.
Most processed chicken.
Yeah.
Is it?
Chick-fil-A.
You remember it used to be Chick-fil-A's chicken sandwich
All natural.
versus Popeye's chicken sandwich.
Oh, I
Have you
remember-
tried both
I
of them?
remember that.
Yeah, I tried both of them.
Which was better? I ain't gonna lie,
I know,
that
right?
that
It
Popeye
depends.
was
Papa was
busted,
fire.
bro.
It was fire. Papa was fire.
Popeye has a
I
kick
remember I
too.
had
The
bro,
spicy one is good.
Yes.
Dude, I had
The
a
spicy
whole,
chicken.
I had a whole crew in
Man.
my car that we went out to Popeyes to go get the chicken. We went to Chick-fil-A, and then we all booked it down to Popeyes, dog. It was like, I think we had like 8 people in my car.
That's
Like
crazy.
just stacked in there just to go get the competition. To
8
see who
Dominicans?
In
Or,
a-
was- Nah, but like 8 Dominicans.
In a Honda Civic.
No, that time what was I driving? I was driving a Camry at that time.
Hey, a Camry?
As a clown,
Camry.
clown car.
8 deep in a Camry?
In a Camry.
So who was sitting on
Not
top
a
of who?
woman to be found.
Who was
I was a
Who
driver.
was sitting on top of who?
I don't know. I was a driver. And listen. I was a driver.
gotta spill the
and my
beans.
wife was
Y'all
a
bump into
passenger.
shake your tail feather on the way there.
All I know is that I was a driver and my wife was the passenger. Whatever happened back there, it ain't my issue.
Damn. What are you, like, pilot?
Yo, nah. That boy said I eat glizzies the long way.
Oh,
What?
goodness, bro.
Yo.
This guy said he likes the.
Yo, what does
the
that
Nathans.
mean? I don't know what that means. What is that?
The
Yo, that means he eats it with no bread.
Eats what?
And he does the glizzy.
What's a
Hot dog, bro.
what's a
You don't
glizzy?
know what a glizzy is?
What's a glizzy?
Chat, let them know what a glizzy. Let them know what a
Yo,
glizzy is.
what
chat.
is that?
A hot dog.
A
Oscar Myers.
What
Grizzly?
brand? What brand?
And Oscar Myers.
Glizzlies.
A glizzy.
Glizzy. Wow, man.
It's a hot dog,
Man,
but
these kids.
when he says that he eats it the long way, that means no bread and no chewing.
Glizzies are busting, right? I mean, that's what they.
He said no chewing.
No bread and no chewing, bro.
Yo,
That's-
Jay
Gook?
Cos, what brand, bro?
Gook?
What brand?
Yo.
Gook?
Yo, this is a Christian pod, bro.
Ballpark, we
Yo,
got Ballpark,
Christian
we
we're
got
praying for you,
Nathans,
bro.
We got Oscar Myers. I don't like Oscar Myers, bro. He's trash.
Those out of control.
I like.
Really serious.
I'm not gonna say it.
What
I'm
you
not gonna say
what
it
you talking about?
before I get
over
in
there,
trouble. Yo, we
Bro,
got
it
another
tastes
clip for you
fantastic
guys
for 3
before
months.
we spin into debauchery.
bro? Wait, what tastes fantastic for 3 months?
He's talking about.
Yo, y'all heard that
McDonald's.
Jesus is a black woman now? Watch.
Oh, that is crazy.
That was a demon coming out of it right there.
And that's supposed to be
That's Judas. Judas got pretty. Judas had a glow up.
Nah, take that trash out, bro.
No, bro. It's part of the roast we're gonna do.
Jesus is bald and a woman. Interesting.
And black.
Interesting.
Wait a minute.
That's
So-
crazy. That's crazy.
So
she's supposed to be
Jesus.
in Jesus. It says in Jesus Christ Superstar at the Hollywood Bowl.
Wow. That's how you know, bro. When you go woke,
You go broke.
you go, bro. I mean, I don't. How can Jesus be? First and foremost, there's so many things here. Jesus is a woman, according to
Whatever this is. Jesus
Whatever
Christ
this is.
Superstar.
Jesus had hair. He was not bald.
Not bald. Jesus wasn't black either.
And he wasn't
He was
white.
dark skinned.
I mean, he was Hebrew.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He was Jewish.
bronze.
But we don't know
He
the skin
was-
color.
Arab.
Bro, he was not
We
black.
don't know the skin color.
He
He's
wasn't
from the
black.
Middle East.
Yeah,
He
he's
was
from the Middle
Middle
East. That way we
Eastern.
can say, yeah. he's
What
from
do
the
Middle
Middle
Eastern.
Middle Easterns look like?
But
Bronze,
Bronze. We could say bronze,
They could say
brown.
brown,
He wasn't black. He wasn't black. He wasn't
Well,
white.
a
He
lot
wasn't
of-
white
The
either.
Hebrew Israelites would disagree with you, bro.
Well, I mean, let's fight me. Come fight me. I'll line up with Mr. Mitchell. And
Yeah, go ahead. I'll stand next to my brother.
like, you know, it is what it is.
Yeah, I mean, the Bible doesn't talk about, Jesus' skin color or anything. It wasn't relevant for people to even know.
Costco $1.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie.
Glizzy smack.
Between Costco's, between what's this other place, man?
The New
Not
York,
BJ's, the other one. The one next to Walmart, bro. The one right
BJ's.
here. No,
Costco.
No, the other one.
Sam's Club.
Sam's Club.
Sammy's.
Boy, they got the glizzies for $1.
Woo.
$1.
Damn, so you've been buying them
Nah.
all day, every day, huh?
He
Keeping
did
your
the boss. He did the boss.
Yo,
no,
what are the top 5 foods that you should not eat alone as a man?
The New York hot dogs, bro. In the streets, those are the best ones, bro.
Yeah. Just
When you go to New York, to Manhattan or the Bronx, bro, and you see one of those carts and everything that they're selling hot dogs, bro, right there, you have to buy one. For sure.
Frank asked you a question.
Who we taking? Yo, Frankie. I think there's only one choice. If your first pick, you have to go Saquon Barkley. You have to go Saquon. I'm sorry.
The
Like
thing-
that's my hot take. You have to go
The only,
Saquon.
thing, the only thing about Saquon is that hopefully, you know, he is a Christian brother. Hopefully, he doesn't fall into that Madden curse. You know,
I know. I mean, but man, how do you top?
I just
Saquon?
told you. I'll go with JJ.
The O line is great. I mean,
I'll go with Justin
he got-
Jefferson.
he has a quarterback who's coming off an ACL,
Pablo.
who's never played before in the NFL, throwing him the ball.
Then you know what? I got high hopes for Tyreek.
I mean,
I
don't
got
know.
high hopes for
nah,
Tyreek.
it's
bro.
Tua. I can't trust
You know,
Tua.
this man, Frankie
Like if-
has won like 3 times back to back.
Yeah.
Already. Yeah. And so this
What's
guy's
his
a beast
secret?
right now.
What's his secret?
Yo, Frankie, what's your secret? No, you can't tell you the secret, bro. Because you don't even know who's watching. He can't expose the secrets on his winning streak.
Chase is fire. I mean, there's a lot of first rounders for me.
I think any one of those 3 are good. Barkley, Chase, Bijan, JJ. Can't go wrong with any of those.
Man,
Number
you
one.
guys, you guys really sleep on Reek.
Yo, Reek's not a number 1 pick no more.
Bro,
bro.
I
He's not
know,
even a first
but-
round. He's not even a first rounder. He's maybe 3rd round. Maybe. You understand? Last year he had
If
such
Tua,
a bad season.
but you have to understand if Tua stays healthy, he is the best receiver in the league. I'm sorry to say it.
Receiver? He catches the ball now.
Yeah, he's a catcher.
Tua?
No,
Oh, Reek.
Tyreek.
Oh,
We call him Reek.
If Tua is healthy, let's be honest.
Mark Andrews.
You know who's better than Tua? Dak Prescott. Easy.
Dak Prescott, I would say he's more consistent.
Yeah.
But I don't think
stays
he's-
healthier too.
That's what I'm saying. He's more consistent, but I don't know if the thing about Tua, bro, he has an asterisk on his career is because he cannot stay healthy, bro.
I know.
You know, it's
he
very
retire?
unfortunate. I wouldn't say he'll retire,
He
bro. They
needs to
paid that
retire.
dude like what, $240, bro?
Bro,
for
it's
5
true.
years.
When
That
you
guy,
do
that
this
guy
on
ain't going
live, when
He
you
nowhere.
when
did
you do
that
this-
the first time. I say he should have retired.
He can't play anymore after
That
that.
guy's a
He
Christian
should've
brother, bro. He's not scared of death, bro.
He
Yeah,
should have
clearly,
retired.
clearly, bro. He's like, Jesus, I see Jesus standing at the right hand.
My man should have retired that first hit, bro.
Yeah.
Poor guy.
Anyways,
That's what I'm saying. If Tua stays healthy, dog, Tua, I've seen Tua healthy and he's not clutch. Fourth quarter, he's not clutch, bro. You know what I'm saying? Let's just be honest. And they can't beat above.
Stays healthy. Dolphins win the chip.
Yeah, they can't beat above 500 teams, bro. They just they suck at.
Wait, speaking about teams, bro, the Marlins played the Yankees. When was it, yesterday? The day before yesterday?
Is
And
Juan-
the Marlins won.
Is John Trevino still?
baseball. Baseball still. They still do baseball.
Is Juan Pierre still playing?
Yeah, is he? Juan
Luis
Pierre?
Castillo?
Bro, I don't know,
Oh,
man.
no.
I don't follow.
Pudge?
baseball.
I think Pudge is still playing for the
Who am I?
Marlins.
They
right?
still got Jazz Chisholm there. I don't
Carrera?
know. That's the only guy I know. Who?
Carrera?
Cabrera. They're like kid's son is playing in the league already.
No
I think.
way.
Yeah, he has like a grown kid already.
Dang.
Yeah, man. I only know like 2 people on the Marlins: Jazz Chisholm, Sandy.
know nobody in the
Sandy
Marlins.
Alcantara.
Chisel.
He's like the black
Oh.
I
infielder.
don't know nobody in the Marlins. But I haven't been following baseball like that. All I know is a whole bunch of people went to see the Marlins
Damn,
game versus
Marlins
the
swept the
Yankees.
Yankees. Okay,
Yeah,
look at that.
yeah, bro.
Yo, they might make the playoffs. They're making a push right now. They're hot.
This guy wasn't playing though. Judge,
He wasn't.
he wasn't playing.
What about Stanton? Was Stanton playing? Giancarlo? Giancarlo
I'm
Stanton.
not sure. Were they
I remember when he was Mike Stanton.
Who?
Giancarlo Stanton.
Oh,
He used to play for the Marlins.
yeah.
Mike Stanton.
Jose Fernandez?
Sad tragedy, bro.
Mm-mm.
Bo killed him.
Yeah.
That guy would have had a nasty career. He was nasty, bro. He was
He was
amazing.
good.
He was amazing. He was probably top 5 pitchers at that time before he passed.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was nasty, bro. Crazy good.
Yeah, Stan did play. So.
Young too, bro. Like,
Yeah, he was
what,
22, 3,
23?
4, por ahí. He was really young.
Wow, bro.
Yeah, it was sad.
That's wild.
That's why you don't do cocaine and drink and go for a night ride on a boat.
On a boat.
Can't mix that. Boats, night, cocaine. Bad mix.
But usually that's what they do.
Well, those Cubans, bro.
Well, having all that money,
Oh, yeah, the money. It's the money.
having all that money to then do that, bro, is crazy. But whatever.
Yo, so let us know in the chat what do you think about the live stream? What do you think about the content? If you haven't subscribed, subscribe to the channel, please. And let us know what you guys want to listen to in the future. Topics for the stream. Any ideas for the content. We love the trolling.
The wrong word.
We appreciate the love. Thank you for tuning in. You guys are real ones.
Dude say I don't take my shirt off no more for the Marlins or the Dolphins. Yo, he used to go to the games. They used to like paint himself with the
Oh, he was one of those.
Oh, yeah?
one of the letters.
Oh,
You
man.
were one of those.
He's one of those.
And they
two,
said he repented. He repented.
He'll go to below 0-degree weather.
Oh man.
It could be snowing. He'll be out there without a shirt.
another shirt.
You know, for his team.
Wait, with the wig, with the thing.
Yeah, he was that. That dude would do the most, bro.
Crazy.
He'll wear a pamper to a game.
Yeah, they have who's this guy? When I went to do the tailgating for the UM game last year, there was a guy that is always has a UM jersey and a helmet with the whole gear.
Oh, I remember.
He's
Yeah,
always
for the
there.
UM games.
At every single game, he dresses like that. I think it was something about his brother or something like that, right?
Yeah. Y'all think Cam Ward is gonna do something
Like what?
like for the Titans? They ain't gonna ball out.
Oh, for sure. 100%.
You think so? I ain't gonna lie. That boy got that Kobe mentality, bro.
He's built different.
They said they gotta kick him out. He's the first one at the facility, and he's the last one. Cam Ward, the quarterback for the UM, the one that got drafted, and he changed the program. He balled out for us.
I'm gonna miss Cam Ward.
You gonna miss him?
He was a beast, bro.
Yeah.
How about Luka losing weight, bro?
Luka looking good, bro.
It was football season.
It says football season. I can't wait for basketball season, bro. Actually, not really, to be honest. Basketball's dying out. I want to start watching more F1.
F1.
F1, bro. F1 is gangster, bro.
NBA ratings definitely went down, bro.
F1 is.
Now, I will be honest with you. The NBA ratings for the playoffs, these last playoffs, they were pretty good, bro.
Yeah, I mean, they died down at the finals, though. The finals, a lot of people didn't
Because
watch
nobody
it.
wanted to watch those finals,
nobody wanted to
bro.
watch
Pacers?
Everybody was there for the Lakers and the Warriors and the Wolves.
Yeah, like
That's
nobody
pretty
wanted
much
to
it.
see no damn Pacers.
The Orange come from 21 down and take down Miami.
It's Ohio State together at the mountaintop. Champions of college football.
Yo, who's ready for college football? College football.
I saw the Radical guys.
Notre Dame, Miami, August 31st. Who's ready?
Sorry about that. Straight. Hold on. What guys? What Radical guys? Hold on.
Notre Dame season.
What? I saw those radical guys y'all covered.
Yeah, Sebastian, which Radical guys that we covered on stream?
He's probably talking about the Hebrew Israelites. Yeah, we touched on them on a stream.
Oh yeah, but they were with Anthony Fuller Mitchell's church, right?
Yeah.
But they were here too, in downtown.
Yo,
I'm assuming that's what he's talking about.
in downtown, they were going ham on the sidewalk doing a stream.
You talking about downtown Miami?
Yeah.
I'm down to go to downtown Miami one time and do a live stream.
Yo,
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
love.
Actually have a conversation with
Let's
those
do it.
Hebrew Israelites.
Let's
I
ca-
would love to do that.
Let's catch
Like,
a
real talk.
stray. Let's do it.
No, real talk. I'm down for it.
I'm down for that,
Yo,
bro.
Sebastian.
Have a conversation with them and everything.
Send us the
live
pin,
stream
bro.
it.
Send us the pin.
Bro, it's not hard to find those dudes, bro. They're posted in the corner dressed like Power Rangers. Go Power Rangers.
No, but the conversation will be a good conversation at the end, unless they start screaming or whatever. But I mean, it's easy to debate these guys, bro. Like it's like, bro, that's
Yeah,
so
and
wrong
then they're
on
gonna
many
start
levels.
screaming, and then
Yeah, the first one who screams is already lost.
yeah.
Next to Julian Henry. The,
Oh wow.
they're good
That's what I
people.
was about
Julian
to call
Henry,
you.
you met them? They're good people.
That's what I was about to call you. They were about to call you, bro.
I'm about to call you, bro.
Yo, next time call us, bro. Call God first, and then you call us.
Hey, listen. Next time you do see them out there,
I
let us
need,
know,
I need to
bro.
have a weekend off though, man. If it's a Friday night, I'll be able to go to like downtown and just engage with people like that. But if it's Saturday night, I mean, I get off at midnight. I don't know to what time they'll party there for. But yeah, I used to do that years ago. I used to be in downtown Fort Lauderdale also.
Just roaming the streets.
No, you're crazy, bro. Now evangelizing.
Guy was causing trouble.
No,
in
we used
the
to do
streets,
it.
bro.
Now we used to do open air preaching with different churches. We also do evangelizing, apologetics.
That's fire.
There
dude.
was one time where
Hey, what was your boy's name?
Pino,
No, man, not Pino.
Who?
The pastor.
Kanda.
Conda.
Conda.
I am the Conda.
Yo, what y'all talking about, bro?
Bro, this dude.
But then he changed his name though.
Yeah, to Christian. Yeah, he changed it to Christian.
Oh.
Yeah. But yeah, we almost got set up one time for preaching the gospel over there. Some dude was like, hey, yo, they're sending he starts saying some crap about around the corner, like, oh, come through over here, whatever. And I could see like all the boys, whatever, they just wanted to freaking, I don't know, probably jump me or whatever for preaching the gospel.
Dang.
Yeah.
So
that's crazy.
would you fight back?
At that point, no.
You won't fight back.
If I'm preaching the gospel and I get hit and it's my life, like, nah, I won't fight back.
What would you do?
I wouldn't fight. I would lay my life down like Steven.
For
Yeah.
real? If you, if they,
Now, if my family's around, I protect my family.
Yeah, my family.
But if it's me, I don't think I'm gonna fight, bro. I'll probably use my words to de-escalate, preach the
because
gospel.
that's something I've always asked myself. Like, what if I'm preaching the gospel in the streets and they jump me? Like,
Then
I
get
gotta
jumped.
throw hands.
I mean, that's you, bro. I don't think I would. I don't know.
But would it be right before the Lord?
I don't know, man. That's
I mean,
tough.
I don't
Would it
think.
be right?
I don't
Because let's
think-
be honest.
I don't think it'd be a sin.
Everybody will say this. Everybody says they'll lay down their lives or they will allow it to happen. But let's be honest. If you get mad, Babo, if they
Yo, I almost fought a
Like-
guy the other day in my security gig. Man.
so
I had to
so
knock him out.
if somebody tells you something and you could get mad, you gonna tell me if they jump you, you're not gonna get mad.
I think it depends the context that I'm in. That's
Babo,
what it means.
my anger doesn't see context.
For me, it does.
I don't know. That's tough.
If I'm around my wife and kids,
You know what I'm saying?
I know what you mean.
I'm
but
gonna be
My
someone different.
anger doesn't see context. I
Well,
believe that I can have self control.
But I understand.
I don't.
What
I don't feel the
Alex
need
is
to
saying, too.
defend myself like that. But when I'm around my kids, I'm a different person.
Because
Yeah.
okay, but it's
I'm way more
So-
threat
so-
assessment. I'm protecting their lives. When it's just me, I'm like, yo, you could kill me. I don't care. You can do what you want with me.
but see, but okay,
It's
but,
different.
But
For me, at least.
I got to be consistent with my with this because if I come to church and I'm strapped, why am I strapped?
Well, my family's at church though.
Yeah. Yeah,
And
I'm
other-
strapped. I'm
and
strapped
other
at
people's
church
families.
too, bro. I'm
But
strapped
the
at
gospel,
church.
but the gospel's being preached.
Yeah.
I'm strapped.
I mean, don't get me
You know what
wrong.
I'm saying? Let's be consistent.
Well, okay, but that's a
Yeah.
different threat now. That's a different threat.
Nah.
Nah, but it's not. It's
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
the same.
Papa,
though.
if they
It
jump
kinda-
you,
it is
you
the
about to
same.
die.
Start hearing gunshots.
It is the
No,
same.
no, no.
I'm gonna grab my
If
gun.
you could die being jumped.
Yeah, but okay. I thought the context was because I'm sharing the gospel.
You're
But
sharing
the
gospel out
gospel's
in the
being
street.
preached in the church.
Yeah, okay. We should protect the church and the people in the church. We should use force. But
The
if,
gospel
yeah.
being preached.
okay, but I'm saying if
I know
we're,
what you
if
mean. I
we're
see, I
on
see
the
the logic behind what you're saying.
There's
It's
a
consistent. It's a
consistency there.
consistency.
okay,
be
but like if
consistent.
we're on the
Consistent.
street, okay,
And all
and
three
we're
of us are preaching.
we're preaching, we're streaming,
You're
whatever,
getting jumped.
and they're about to jump us
Well, I'm
with
throwing
like
hands,
the,
dog.
with
If it's
their
us three,
fists,
if it's us three,
I'm gonna de-escalate.
No,
If
no,
I
no.
see
There's
a
no
gun-
if it's us three,
There's
I'm
no
throwing
de-escalating.
hands, dog.
They're going
If it's
at
us
you.
three, we're
If
throwing
they're
hands.
going
going
at
at
me,
you.
they go at me, bro. Now if they pull
You're
out,
not fighting back.
because I feel like they might just beat me up, but they might not kill me. You know what I mean?
Okay, but would
But
you
if I see
fight
a
back,
gun-
though, would you fight back?
I think my instincts would be yeah.
my point.
I mean,
Yeah.
But that
You know
was
what I
my
mean?
point. Like if they jump at me, they jump at me, my reaction is gonna be I gotta throw hands back, bro. I'm not gonna allow these guys just to beat me.
it just-
I think
and me
in-
just-
it,
I
it
think-
depends the context.
I think at that very moment,
Like, bro, if you're preaching and someone just starts to like go at you, bro, keep preaching and praying.
yeah, it's interesting.
Become
I
a
think
martyr.
At that time,
This guy said he had to throw hands with somebody because they didn't let him pray for him.
yeah, it's
This guy's out of control, bro.
Context,
Chat, get this guy in control.
I think context will matter, bro.
The holy
Yeah.
Nina.
Because the thing is, but there's another topic of conversation though.
Hey, look, that's my
What
wife.
happens-
Self-defense.
what
Y'all, that's
happens-
right, babe.
That's
But
what I'm saying.
What
yeah.
happens with all these other Christians
Pew,
in
pew,
other
pew.
countries that the people go in and they just massacre all of them.
But that's
Or the-
different, though.
Or these men that they get beheaded. Why they could fight back. But they
How?
didn't.
If they're the ones that got beheaded in the Coptic Christians, they were chained.
But
They can't
before-
fight back.
But before they got chained, they could all.
They
fought-
probably did.
They could all fought back.
They probably did, and they
But
they didn't win.
what about Stephen, bro? What do we do about the
there's no way, 'cause
example
there
of
was
Stephen?
no marks
bro?
on
But
their
that's
faces or
again.
anything.
But that's like we're speaking about martyrs, or we're speaking about people in the Bible, the beginning of the church.
Okay,
I can't put myself in that predicament.
why not?
Because a lot of people are gonna sit there and say, "Oh, but what about the apostles? They got beheaded, they got crucified."
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not Peter.
Yeah, you're not.
I'm not Apostle Paul. I'm not. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, but what if the Lord calls you to die for
that's
the faith?
different, though. If the Lord equips me
I
to
would- I
sit
would
there
say
and
you
surrender
would
my
know.
life without fighting
Yo,
back, then
they,
that's
you would-
they
you
were
would know.
regular
I
men.
think-
They were special.
I think you
Nah,
would
they
know.
were
if
regular
you
men.
come to lay
special,
down your
bro.
life.
Jesus is
They were
special.
though.
Jesus is special.
The apostles were special, bro.
Yeah,
Nah,
they were special.
They weren't just regular men. They were
They're regular
special.
men.
They
They're
were regular men in
They
the
were
context
sinners.
that they were sinners.
Yeah.
Sinners in need of a savior.
But they were special because they were given the
The
like
mantles.
the mantle to
Yeah,
to
but
start the church.
Stephen wasn't an apostle. He was a regular dude.
But
he was
amongst them.
he was a waiter.
He was amongst them.
He was a waiter in the church.
His face, he had baby face. He was the Steph Curry of the
Okay.
time.
What about
Yeah,
Ignatius?
it's interesting.
Died for
bro.
the faith. What about Polycarp? They weren't apostles. They weren't even around when these guys were around. What about them?
Yeah, a lot of people have died for the faith, especially now.
Look what B said.
There's a country right now. What country was it that they massacred? I think like over 200 Christians.
Yeah, recently
Recently.
in Africa or something like
Yeah,
that.
some-
Look what
one of those
look what
countries.
Brian said. Listen, I'm throwing hands if I feel I'm in danger. Pray with me. Don't play with me.
Yeah,
Facts.
Yeah, but
I'm saying like
I think in that moment, you would know if you're called to lay down your life or not. In that moment, I think the Lord will give that comfort level. Like, yo, either brawl out or just, you know what, kill me for my faith, and that's it. It is what it is.
that's a good question. You want to read?
What's the
What's
context
the
in
context
turning the other
in
cheek?
turning the other cheek? My. What is the context?
I mean,
When do we turn the other cheek?
I mean, you turn it one time, right? You can't turn it 3 times. You only have another
yeah,
extra one, right?
you turn it one time. The first okay. So if they hit you the first time, I'm gonna tell you the context.
turn it.
If they splack you
You hit-
they slap you the first time, you turn it. But then now you gotta throw hands. If they don't knock you out from the first hit, you
Good luck.
gotta get up and throw hands.
Yeah, it's interesting, man. It's very.
It's let's be honest. I mean, listen, like I said, going back to what we were talking about within the church, if us as believers, we carry and we have the right to carry
yeah, we
within
carry
the
as a
church for the protection of our families and the
Yeah.
people that are all in the church. What's the difference if I see one of my brothers in the streets preaching the gospel getting jumped?
Yeah,
I gotta protect my brother.
yeah.
If my brother says, "No, Mike, let him beat me to death," no, I'm not gonna. I'm not about to let you get killed in front of me or unalived in front of me
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do it. Bro.
Let's let scripture speak to us right here.
Let's do it.
But wait, did Jesus tell him to sell what they had to buy a sword?
Jesus
right?
said, "Sell your purse and get yourself a sword."
Get yourself a sword.
Listen to this.
Let's talk
Matthew
about it.
26. This is Judas coming up to Jesus. It says this, verse 50. Friend, Jesus asked him, why have you come? Then they came up, took hold of Jesus, and arrested him. At that moment, one of those with Jesus reached out his hand and drew his sword. He struck the high priest's servant and cut off his ear. Then Jesus told him, put your sword back in its place, because all who take up the sword will perish by the sword. Or do you think that I cannot call on my Father, and he will provide me here and now with more than 12 legions of angels? How then would the scriptures be fulfilled that
But
say
that's that
it must
context.
happen this way?
But that's that context right
At that
there.
time, Jesus said to the crowds, have you come out with swords and clubs as if I were a criminal to capture me? Every day I used to sit teaching in the temple and you didn't arrest me. But all that has happened so that the writings of the prophets.
See, but that's
Hold
that
on, hold on.
that context.
You
is
see,
right there.
you see the issue with eschatology also, and you see the post mills when they confront other people like pre mills, and they tell them, "Hey, listen, what does the text say?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
What's the context of the text?"
Yeah.
That's
For
the
the prophecy
context
to be
because
fulfilled.
Jesus had to go to the cross.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
That's the reason why.
Yeah,
Exactly.
But
there's a
Jesus was
greater
the same
context.
person that said, "Go and sell your purse
And by a sword.
and buy a sword." Why did he say that?
Yeah.
Jesus
I don't know,
had
bro.
to go to the cross Think about that. Remember, within the context, Jesus had to go to the cross.
Yes,
that
I
had to
hear
be
you.
fulfilled.
I hear you. But there's a greater principle there too.
No,
Which is
There's a
I
greater
know what
principle
you're
there.
saying, but I won't agree with that. You know why? Because there's also text that says that all the disciples, right, they can drink venom and nothing will harm them. And all this, I think it is in the Gospel of Mark. And that won't apply to people today.
It's just how do you argue out of put your sword back in its place, because all who take up the sword will perish by the sword. That is not only limited to Jesus
That's the
being
context.
crucified. Yeah, but he said, put your sword in its place. All who take up the sword live by the sword. It's not just, I hear you saying, yes, it's happening in the concept of Jesus going to the cross. But we're talking about in the context of ministry. I think it's hard. Now, it's time and place, bro. It's time and place.
Yes,
I don't believe
the Lord will
in
guide you in that very moment.
Yeah.
In that very moment when I knew that these people wanted to go ahead and harm me for the sake of the gospel, I was just wise enough to be like, no, and I just moved to another spot.
Listen,
and that's how I just moved to another. That's it.
I think that if you're preaching the gospel and people come to you and they try to jump you, and obviously this is a hypothetical. Yes, people do get jumped for preaching the gospel. You just might not see it on camera, but it happens all the time, right? If the Lord equips me to just surrender and not fight back and have no anger, to God be the glory.
Yeah.
But I'm speaking for myself. I'm speaking out of my rationality. You know what I'm saying? If I'm about to get jumped, I'm throwing hands.
Yeah.
Yo, who's this, JCast? I don't know about y'all, but I'm not giving up my cheeks.
Yo, brother.
Yo, who is this guy, bro?
Oh,
I mean, hold on, wait a minute.
Point.
If it includes guns, I mean, there's not much you can do. With a gun, there's not much you can do. If they pull out a strap,
I mean,
hey, yo, pause. If they pull out a gun,
I think context will matter. I think at that very moment, the Lord will like give you what to do in that situation, bro.
yeah.
To be honest, but I'm always strapped, anyways, bro. I'm always strapped.
I'm always
So,
strapped too, bro. I have a gun. I carry it with me everywhere.
I got my little
I
Glock
just,
43X.
I'm
my
not
Glock
eager to
19,
use
my
it.
Walther
My
PPQ.
thing is, imagine.
I don't fantasize using it.
No,
No,
me
of
either.
course
But what
not.
I'm saying,
That's
if
the
you're put
last
in that
thing you wanna
predicament.
Yeah.
So, for an
use.
example, imagine you go to jiu-jitsu class and you train every other day. You get confronted preaching the gospel with three guys ready to jump you. Obviously, these are hypotheticals.
Yeah.
Bro, you train for a living. You think I'm about to let these guys just beat me?
Nah, after all that training,
After all that training?
I did boxing
that
for
I've
10
been
years.
doing?
Bro.
You know what?
I don't know.
Give your life. Give your life for the gospel.
I am, and I'm going to put them in a pretzel and preach it.
All right, choke them
I'm
out.
just
Like, do you
saying.
see Jesus? Choke them out. You see Jesus
Do you
now?
see
You
Jesus?
Jesus now.
I'm just saying, bro.
You know, maybe that's the only way they can repent. Is that once
Steven,
once
I think-
the eyes start going dim and dark, and they start seeing the light, they'll be like, "Oh snap, I see it." You know, you never know.
Make
Stephen's
the
a powerful
Crusaders
story.
great again,
No,
bro.
it is Stephen.
Yeah,
He
I
was
don't
called to.
believe in Christian crusades and crusaders. I don't believe in that stuff, bro.
You don't?
I don't.
I think the Crusaders were justified in doing what they did.
Hold on, wait a minute. Let's get it. Let's get
I'm
a
training
little.
my son to be
Let's
a
get a
Crusader.
little deeper. Pause.
Go ahead.
Let's get a little deeper.
My Savior died on a cross.
That's exactly.
Amen.
My
And
hold
and
on.
rose again.
My
And he told
salvation.
me to,
And
and he
rose
told me
again.
to take up my cross
Now
if I
watch
wanted
this.
to be like
My
him.
salvation is secured.
Yes.
Yeah.
Amen.
It's not a sin issue if I fight back. My salvation is secure. Whatever happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I fight back, what does it matter?
I'm not saying you're a lesser man. I'm
no,
just
I'm
saying.
not talking about being a man. I'm saying like
What-
it's
alright,
not
so-
a it's
so
not
what
a
I'm-
right.
What
Or,
takes
I
more
don't.
faith
Listen, alright,
to do?
alright.
I don't
What
think
takes
it's
more
a.
faith
I don't
to
think
do?
it's a right or wrong or
I think
a sin issue.
So check this out. If I was a single man, I'll lay down my life. But since I have people that I'm carrying on top of my shoulders, and they depend on me, I will fight back.
But they depend on Jesus more than
Yeah,
you.
they depend on Jesus, obviously. But I mean, if their father's gone and he's the only breadwinner, then Jesus is not going to
You know what?
miraculously give money.
Yeah,
from
but you know
thin
what?
air.
Who's to say your wife won't marry a guy who has more money? And he'll take
Who
care
said
of
I
your
want her
kids.
to marry another guy?
You'll be dead. You won't care.
Exactly. That's why I have to defend myself. Yo, what?
And also,
You're saying, my kids depend on me. No,
Yeah,
they depend on God.
No, they do depend on God, but God has given me
Yeah,
them
I know.
for me to steward.
But in the
that.
hypothetical, if you die,
Oh no! If I die,
They're gonna live on. Your
the
wife
thing-
will move on.
But the thing is that I will fight for their sake, not for my sake. Forget about me.
Yeah.
I'll fight for their sake.
yeah, I'm with
That's
you.
what I would do.
I'm with you.
Because, dude, I have much more to lose because of my kids and my wife, because they all depend on me, right? Physically, in the physical sense. In the spiritual sense, obviously, we know they depend on Jesus, obviously. But in the physical sense, God has given me strength to provide for them, to go work at least 16 hours a day, to bring in the money, to go ahead and give them a healthy environment in the home, to teach them the word and all this stuff. But I got people that depend on me, bro. Like, I'm gonna fight back. I'm gonna use the 10 years of boxing that I have and the 10 and at least the 7 years with firearm experience.
What
and
did Paul
do what I gotta
say
do.
our weapons of warfare were? Spiritual in nature.
Oh, 100%.
Okay, so but the thing is that
A Christian's greatest
Yeah, but
weapon.
there's context to it, though, dude.
So,
What's the
all right,
context?
all
Bro,
so,
that
so
we-
if you're
we-
put in the- so if you're a police officer,
Oh, what do you do?
what do you do then? If you're a police officer,
You're a police officer. It's your job. We're not. Yeah, but you guys are conflating everything. We're talking about. I thought we were talking about like in the context of witnessing and being a Christian and preaching the gospel. Not my job is a police officer. That's totally different.
If I'm preaching the gospel as a police officer and I get presented with a person with a knife, because what you think, police officers don't preach the gospel
listen,
during,
when I
during
was
their job?
when I was single, like I said, when I was
Sure.
single, I'll lay down my life. Because I'm not single and I'm married and I have kids, I'm gonna defend myself for their sake, not for my sake, but for their sake. Simple as that. That's it.
I don't know, bro. I just read Proverbs. It says, a wise man sees trouble and he flees. I'm going to try to prevent that as much as I can.
Yeah, of course.
But also,
You're gonna
if-
de-escalate the
I
situation.
also have to self-defense, bro.
Yeah, bro. I agree.
I mean, I believe
Well,
it.
I
I
just-
believe in self-defense.
But I just don't see.
But do we really? Do we really? Do Christians really believe they believe in self-defense, but when it's time to protect themselves and their family, they're not gonna defend themselves?
I don't think. I mean, I think
I don't-
plenty of Christians do.
No, but you're separating.
So in what
both
way
of
do we defend ourselves
He's
then as
separating
Christians?
it because he's saying that he believes in self-defense. He believes that Christians should, protect their families and themselves. But he's saying for the sake of the gospel, while preaching the gospel, while witnessing,
What's more effective?
What's
Laying
more
down
effective?
your life in the sense of not defending your life with force, offering it up, surrendering, or and in the process of witnessing, you defend your life with force.
I think both of them is effective.
Sure. I think one's more effective, and we see it in scripture. That's me. I think one's more effective. One's,
Yeah. So was it effective when the Israelites annihilated everybody and God's enemies?
and that's the old covenant.
in the
That's
Old
the old
Testament?
covenant. We have we're under the new covenant now.
I mean, but we can't separate the Old Testament from the New.
Yeah, I know, but we don't go fight holy wars like
We
that anymore.
don't.
Jesus fulfilled it.
Of course, he did.
Yeah.
But they were justified in protecting themselves.
I mean, that's a whole different context, bro.
Yeah, it's a different
The
context.
Israelites and the old covenant
of course,
and
but they
following
were-
God, that's whole
Of course,
other can of worms.
But they protected themselves.
Sure.
And it's the same God.
What's contradicting, Dave?
It's the same God.
Yes.
Same God of the Old Testament, the same God of the New Testament.
Different covenant. Different covenant.
Different
now.
covenant, I agree, 1,000%.
Different covenant now.
We're under
There's,
a better
there's
and a
different
greater
rules
covenant.
of engagement now. Totally different now.
Yes.
So
There is. We don't go around slaughtering everybody.
we don't. That's why I don't agree with the Crusades. Now, what I mean by that
I think they were
is,
still justified by doing it.
I don't know, bro. You
They
go
were
and
defending-
send
they were
people to a
defend-
far off land
they were
and
defending
kill them.
themselves.
I don't know.
They defended their land. They got bro. Christians
They
were
didn't.
being
They weren't defending
massacred.
their land. They went.
No.
And they retook Jerusalem. Like that's what they were trying to do.
Because Muslims
Their
were
land
killing
was
Christians.
in the west.
But
Listen.
Muslims were killing Christians by the numbers and thousands, and not even thousands, by the millions.
Jeff Durbin witnesses in the streets, and Jeff Durbin's ready for anything.
Yeah, Jeff Durbin.
And he says it.
Okay, cool. I'm not saying he's lesser than.
No, it's that we're not talking about masculinity. We're
Yeah.
speaking about, is it right or is it wrong to protect yourself while witnessing?
That's a good question.
And like I said, I think that they're both, the Lord is sovereign. I think that you preach the gospel. And
I think
if you have
I think there's no right or wrong there.
but that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I just saying for me, I think one has
More
more of a surrender and submission to God than the other.
You can put somebody to surrender.
I'm sure you can. I'm sure you can.
I see Alex's point. I do, but I think there should be context in there. Like it's not black and white to just like, hey, you have a family, yeah. Go ahead and just do away with me, yeah, whatever. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's something like that doesn't sit right with me, especially if people are depending on you, like your family or whatever. I don't know. I think the Lord would give the answer at that very moment to lay down your life, but I don't know. To me, I would just throw hands back, and if I pass while doing it, then hey, bro, I didn't go down like no punk, and I got killed for my faith. It is what it is.
I guess what I'm trying to talk about is the fantasizing over self-defense. It's the eagerness to want to use your strap. The eagerness to want to use your gun.
I don't tie it to masculinity.
I know, but a lot of people do. A lot of people fantasize about, just let me use my gun and flinch on me, dog, and I'm blah. Like people get to that point.
Yeah, that's different.
But that's pride.
But a lot of people do that. Probably like itching. They want to look for some way to self-defend themselves.
No, that's
and I don't think as a Christian we should be having that posture.
I agree 1,000%.
We react, you're ready, but your posture should be ready to lay your life down, not any sense of danger. I'm going to kill that person. You should want to win that person over to the point of them hurting you. That's what we see today.
Of course.
In our church service over the summer with Stephen. Stephen didn't take up a stone. He didn't take up anything. He was actively trying to pursue these people all the way until death.
Yeah, but he couldn't do anything. They were stoning him.
He could have done something, bro. He could have fought back.
But
the story could have been Stephen. He could have went and rallied people and killed them. It didn't say it.
No, but wait, it's a different context though, because Stephen. No, wait, it's a different context because Stephen was taken to the court. He was taken to the council. So you ain't gonna be throwing hands in the council in a courtroom. You can't be doing that.
On top of that, how you gonna block off all those stones?
If they put you in a courtroom, you're not gonna be throwing hands. You're gonna lay down your life. It is what it is. Hey, that's it. It's done.
Facts.
That's it.
I think he could have preserved his life if he wanted to. He could have ran away. Wait, were people holding him down while they stole him?
Most likely.
No, they took him outside the camp. Really? They were following the laws.
Then they must have. There must have been a bunch of Patrick Mahomes there.
20v1.
They followed the old covenant laws and they took them outside the camp.
Okay, but how do they stone people? Do you know? Do they tie them down? Like,
no,
you try to stone me, I'm running, dog.
Listen, 20v1.
I'm gonna flee. A wise man flees when the stones get thrown.
20v1. He probably tried to fight back, but it was nothing.
I don't think Stephen tried to preserve his life.
All right.
I don't think so. It's not in the text.
It's not in the text, but I'm not Stephen.
Look, they were following. They were following the other law. They were following the old covenant laws where he was taken outside the camp, meaning he was taken out the day and everything in order to.
And there had to be a witness, and Saul was that witness.
Yo,
and Saul was the witness, exactly, because they couldn't.
D. White has a point.
Yeah. This guy, bro. Listen, bro. D. White got the look from me, bro, and that's not a good look. It's not a good look either, bro. It's not a good look.
I got 8th pick in the elite birder draft this year.
But this is where context matters, though, because
8th pick go Christian McCaffrey. 8th pick Christian McCaffrey.
Oh my God. No, I said, but that's where context matters because we have to see the scenario that Stephen was placed in. He was a deacon of the church, right? He was a deacon. He was preaching the gospel. He got taken to the court. He got taken to the council. They followed the Old Testament laws. He got taken outside of the camp. There was a witness, which was Saul, which is now the Apostle Paul. So all that context matters and why he didn't do what he did. He because that's also a prophecy fulfilled in itself when Jesus told the disciples that some of you will be taken into councils, and at that very moment, the Holy Spirit will give you what you need to say. And that's what happened with Stephen. And then that was a fulfillment of prophecy.
You don't think Peter fought back?
Peter did fight back. We see examples of him fighting back and getting rebuked over it.
He got rebuked.
My boy, he fought back.
He got rebuked.
You don't think?
You know what Peter did one day? He laid his life down and died on the cross.
Yeah,
He had
did
no
lay his
choice.
down life, yeah. He did.
No,
lay
he
it
did
down.
have a choice. He actually said not that way.
Upside down.
Do it like this.
Yeah,
Upside
but
down.
I'm saying
Literally,
like.
he told them how to kill him.
But what I'm saying is that you don't think he probably had an opportunity. He probably didn't have an opportunity to run or do anything. You know what I'm saying? Like he knew he had a.
I don't know.
He got taken to the court. He got crucified.
I feel like okay. This is what I believe. I believe that
Take up
every
your cross
Christian.
and follow me. What
I
does that
believe.
mean?
I believe
In
that
that
every
case-
Christian. This is what I believe, and I might be wrong. Maybe there is some Christians that are willing to just take me out, but I believe that there's some Christians that they say, "Hey, I'm gonna fight to the end, and if you kill me, you kill me." But
Put it this way. I'll lay down my life like that if they take me to court because of the gospel.
You have
They
no
put me in
choice.
the justice system.
There's nothing
and
you can
everything.
do.
There's nothing I can do.
That's
and
what
if they
I'm
want to
saying.
kill me, I'll lay down my life because I have nothing else.
But if I'm in the
but if
street-
I'm in the street and a
Come
thug
on,
with a
bro.
bandana comes up to me and says, "Yo, come over here on this block over here,"
a
whatever,"
Satanist.
and I see whatever it is, I share the gospel.
As you're
with him.
sharing the gospel,
As I'm sharing, I'll share the gospel with him. I'll be like, "Hey, let me pray for y'all.
it's my
De-escalate
time
the
to go. It's my
situation."
time to go, man.
No, no,
If
no.
you
Now
die,
with
you
somebody
die.
like that.
I die.
Now with
Or
somebody. Now
whatever
with
you
somebody
can.
like that.
What if I win him? What if my death converts
No,
him?
it won't. I mean, I'm not saying it won't.
Look
I'm
what
not
happened with
saying that it
Stephen.
won't.
Stephen's death
But it's different.
made an
His-
apostle out of Paul.
But
he's
that
talking about
context.
Because think
but
about it.
the
It's like
context.
he's talking about
The
Stephen, bro.
context.
Yo.
That's Steven, bro.
The
What
context matters.
Look at the prayer that Stephen says.
But where
He
was
says,
Stephen,
"Lord,
though?
don't let this sin be held against him." And the Lord listened to his prayer. And what
Yes,
happened?
I
Saul
agree.
became a
the
believer
apostle. I agree.
because
But-
of Stephen's prayer.
But look at the context and how he got killed and persecuted.
Think about this. If Stephen would have
wasn't
fought
just-
back and didn't give up his life, we wouldn't have half of the New
I
Testament.
just feel like Stephen
Think about that.
couldn't do anything about it.
If somebody would have came,
I disagree.
All right, if somebody outside, let's say outside of the religious circle, let's say the Pharisees, the Sanhedrin, nobody was there. Stephen was going about his business outside in the street, and some lunatic just wanted to kill him. Do you think Stephen would have done the same thing?
I think Stephen would have preached the gospel to him.
Of course, yes, he would have. But would he have laid down his life over a lunatic trying to kill him?
Maybe God wouldn't have allowed it.
I don't. It was different. It was a different context.
It depends.
It depends what happens. You know,
It was a
who
different
knows?
context. If I'm in front of some gang members and they want to jump me, I'll preach the gospel, I'll de-escalate the situation, try to talk to them, like, hey, I can pray for you guys, whatever, and the situation, and they try to throw a hand on me, boom, okay, I'll take the first hit. I'll tell them, hey,
You'll take the first
Jesus
hit?
Christ loves you.
You know, bro, if they try
And
to jump me,
everything, but
hey,
after
bro,
that, yo, we
take
throwing
my watch.
We throwing hands.
Take my wallet. You can take that, but you can't take Jesus from me.
But for example, there was another situation where I shared the gospel at my
That
job.
sounds good. Listen,
No.
I agree
No,
with you.
no,
It sounds
no,
amazing.
No, check this out.
But
I'll give you an example. I'll give you another example. I share the gospel when I used to work.
It's crazy.
Yeah,
I
when
hope
used
I'm
to
never
work-
in that position, but
When I used to work at Miami International Airport, I used to share the gospel during my break. And I would hand out tracts, whatever, having cool conversations with people or whatnot. I got called in by some big shots. And bro, whatever it is they wanted to do in that case, if they want to lock me up or whatever the case is, they said that I could have gotten locked up. But I didn't apologize for sharing the faith. But I wasn't gonna throw hands at them. You know what I mean? Because the context is different.
of course,
Yeah.
Right? It's a different scenario. It's law,
Yeah.
right? But now if you catch me outside and then you're trying to like start an issue, I'll try to de-escalate the situation, preach the gospel to you. But if you want to continue, then we're gonna throw hands.
His space.
It's space fake. It is,
yes.
but I think the context matters.
I don't know. As NASA.
NASA, you know, it's funny. Have you heard about the origin of NASA? NASA was found by a Satanist.
Guys, please don't jump my husband. He won't defend.
Yeah, that's so true.
Roasted.
Yo, you got the white telling like, don't beat my husband up. Don't beat him up, please. He's not gonna defend
He's not
himself.
gonna fight. That's what I was gonna tell you. So what happens if you're put in that predicament? All right, guys, just go ahead and just take me out for one.
Just
And
remember
back
me.
then, come on.
Remember me as a follower of Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
we'll remember you. all right?
Yeah, we remember you, bro. Nah, I can't, bro. I can't.
I can't.
I can't.
Yeah, nah.
I don't know, bro.
I had some wild
Listen,
stories while evangelizing out in the
Look,
streets.
I talk like this because I want to be like that. But in my nature, I think it's easy to talk like, hey, I'm gonna defend, I'm gonna kill that dude, I'm gonna do all that. Like, it's
No,
easy,
not
to
kill.
me,
Not
it's
kill.
easy to say that.
Not kill the
Well,
guy.
I
It's not
know,
about killing the
I
guy.
know me
It's about
enough.
subduing the
Hold on,
person.
Well, bro, listen.
But
if-
I
if
know
let-
me enough to know that what I'm saying is very true.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
Well, bro,
I will fight back.
oh, me too, bro.
Yeah.
I'll snap on someone, bro.
There
I'll
you go.
go.
There you go.
Yo,
There you go, Connie. That's the one you want to hear.
Like,
Let's go.
like,
Let's go.
you
Let's go.
wanna hear, like, me in the flesh.
Nah, it's not flesh.
It is though.
That's
It's
reality.
me.
That's
Honestly,
not the
bro,
flesh.
bro, I will snap on someone. I will go blood rage red.
Hulk Hogan.
And I'm dying or he's dying. Someone's gonna die because I'm gonna go off.
No.
Either I'm gonna have a heart attack.
That's the one we
Like,
wanted to
but
see.
like, let's be honest. Like that's what would happen.
No.
Fight or flight.
You said one of us will have a heart attack.
Yeah.
My man didn't do cardio.
Yo,
bro.
somebody's dying.
His heart valve is just stopped.
Bro.
Hulk Hogan.
But fighting boosts your blood pressure,
check this
bro.
out. But this is why self-defense teaches you how to have self-control. Because when you have years of self-defense training, you know to what extent or what type of force you can use. That's the thing.
Brian said he's a Cowboy fan.
That explains it.
That explains why he's a Cowboy fan.
I'm out here, bro.
Nah.
Yeah, chill, bro.
Damn. You see what the wifey did, bro?
Dade County Alley.
It's coming back. Yo. Yeah, but I don't know, man. Yeah, it's not but it's not about but see that's the extreme where people go to though. That's the other extreme that people go to. They think that if you fight somebody, you're gonna automatically kill them. No, you can fight somebody and know how to use of force.
No, and even if you fight, you can still lose.
Yeah,
you
of
can
course,
still get killed.
Lose, of course, you do. But if you have something to lose,
Brian's like, bro, in the flesh, I'm going in. The Holy Spirit better take over.
be like, son, be like, yo, nah, man, I can't, bro. I can't. I'm sorry, I can't.
Yeah. Listen, in conclusion, I will fight back. You know, it sounds great. It sounds decorated. It sounds
if it's in the street,
gracious. You know, I'm just going to lay down my life. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
If you know you,
yeah.
I'm not, I just can't preach the gospel and have somebody just come up to me and try to throw hands with me, bro.
Yeah. I can't do that.
I'll preach the gospel, and after whoever wins the fight, I'm gonna tell them, hey, listen, that was a solid, that was a solid one,
And then invite them to church.
I appreciate that one, and you won the fight, or I beat you, but hey, let's go to church.
Yeah, fine.
You want something to eat?
Yeah.
You want something to grub?
Yeah. No lie. Yeah.
Imagine beating somebody up and then telling, hey, you want something to eat, bro?
Hey, bro, we'll talk. I would do that. Why not?
You want to go for some coffee?
Starbucks is right there on the corner, bro.
Yo.
No, but real talk. I mean, it sounds funny, but that's something that I would do. I would throw hands, man. After that, but like, hey, look, yo, it ain't gotta go down like this, but I can invite you to church. I can.
Y'all got me heated, bro.
Listen.
He wants to go fight somebody.
I had to cool down, bro. I had to count to 10.
Truth be told, nowadays, the hammer ain't coming out. People don't take L's with hands.
Nah, but
people nowadays, they definitely bringing something out.
Yeah, but now these people be crazy, man. Like, you don't know what's happening now. People do road
Listen,
rage and throw out there.
so
bro,
I'm smart
it's
enough, or I'm
crazy.
wise enough to not get into a fight, especially in the streets. Why?
Yeah.
Because nobody, like B said, nobody fights nowadays. They're quick to bring out the fire, and it is what it is.
Yep.
And that's why I always stay strapped. People that have road rage, bro.
Let them be, though. Let them be. Let them be.
People cut me off when I'm driving in the streets. I let them be, bro.
Yeah, let them
At
be.
the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yep.
you can't really put your life in danger,
Yeah,
bro. Like I
people-
said, the Bible is very clear. A wise man sees trouble and he flees, bro.
That's why I don't go out after a specific time. There's nothing good that comes after.
So you won't
midnight.
preach the gospel at 12 at night?
Back in the day, yeah. When I was single, yeah. Back in the day, I used to be up till maybe 2, 3 o'clock in the morning preaching the gospel and just witnessing to people and all that stuff. But it was fruitful. I ain't gonna lie, it was very, very fruitful. I was able to do a lot of ministry with a lot of different pastors from different churches, and we saw a lot of people come to faith. But now as a married man with kids. As a married man with
He
kids.
said Opalaka Goon Alec has arrived.
Opalaka. Yeah, it's great.
Yo,
Yeah, but as a married man
I grew
with
up in
kids, I'm not
Hialeah,
gonna
bro.
be
I know it goes down, bro.
Yeah.
Straight up,
What, 24 Dove?
bro.
East Hialeah too.
I come from the hood, West Kendall.
Yeah, West County. I used to be in
What's your
Colorado
wife
area
say?
too. But like as a married man with kids, I'm not gonna be outside after like midnight or
No,
nothing,
100%,
Unless
yeah.
I'm with my brothers, my boys, we're having a couple beers, chit chatting, whatever. It's cool, but there's nothing good after that time, bro. Just leave me be at my house with my wife, my kids, my video games, bro.
Gotti
Like,
said,
that's
"Hey,
I'm
listen,
chilling.
I'm gonna try to defend myself. Maybe just block the hits." I'm telling you, like, this is the most common sense thing to do. You can't just sit there and get beat.
Now, I hear you, but when I'm around my kids,
Yeah,
I will.
I know what you mean.
I will snap your neck.
Yeah.
Let's go.
No,
Let's
I'm
go.
serious.
Let's go.
I've noticed that. I've noticed that about myself.
Yeah.
I don't.
When it comes to family,
When it comes to my like me, even like my wife, because she's still an adult. Like maybe I'm not like that, but when it's my kids, I've noticed like, bro, I'm always like, man, do something, and I
almost
feel
got
like
into-
I will sin protecting my kids
I almost got
in
into
that
it with some
aspect,
dude
right?
when
Like
I-
it's like biological.
No, it's by
And
yeah, exactly. It's
Right?
it's something that's wired
Yeah.
in men. In men
Yeah.
is wired in us,
And
to
especially
be
for my kids,
protectors.
obviously for my wife too. But she can defend. Like my wife could kick my butt, bro. She's a black. She's a black belt in karate.
Yo, for
She's
real?
a black
She's a
belt
black
in
belt?
karate.
bro, you've been hiding that for a reason, bro.
Yeah, for real.
Yo, he
Listen, I'll
didn't
tell you
want to
what's-
feel.
Yo, I'll
Yeah,
tell you.
you know what I mean? Like, yo.
Yo.
Yo, my wife, if you do one of these to her real quick, she has these reflexes. She'll just like, it's like, she's like,
instant.
she's like Karate Kid. She's like, she gave me a black eye once. We were like,
They
playing-
threw hands. They threw hands and he
No,
lost.
like, we were like playing.
Hey, yo, the cops came in and said, "Yo, I got caught for domestic violence," and she's like, "Yeah, he's over there." He's like crying.
We were
Who's
playing.
that? Bro, who's that shorty? That track runner, the fastest girl in the Olympics.
Sha'Carri
The Sha'Carri.
Richardson?
She got locked up because she beat up a man
beat
in
up
the
a
airport
man.
or something like that. Bro.
Yeah, bro. Those lips.
It's crazy, dog.
I'm from Murder Gardens.
Murder Gardens.
Oh nah, man. Now I went out. When was it? I went out a little while back with one of my boys, with Frankie actually, and our wives. We had a double date,
Yeah.
and dude, we almost had to lay hands on a couple dudes, bro. And I told him, I was like, because the dude was like literally like close by me, like trying to troll. I think he was probably doing like one of those trolling YouTube videos, and I kind of peeped game, and I was like, hey, bro, like, can you step aside real quick? He's like, and then he was like kind of like just continuing. I'm like, hey, look, bro, like my wife is behind me, bro. Like I'm about to snap. Like I'm gonna protect my wife, bro. Like, and he bounced, but I try to de-escalate the situation. But dude, like if my wife is around me, bro, I'm protecting her, dog. If my kids are around me, I'm protecting her.
I've seen a lot in my life, bro, for me to just sit around. I don't.
Yeah, I've seen too much. dog.
I seen too much, and whenever I see something like that comes out, bro, hey, I got
old
that.
me-
Well, here's another
I got
thing.
I got that hand in that holster,
The
boy.
old me wouldn't have even had a conversation with me.
Yeah.
That was the old me. But now
Yeah.
with the new me in the spirit, bro, I'm
Yeah.
gonna have a conversation.
Well, here's another
with you.
thing. I don't put my family in those positions.
But I mean, in daytime and Bayside.
Yeah, I know. If it happens, it happens. But
it was
like,
literally at like 2 p.m. in Bayside.
yeah. But when I'm
crazy.
out in public, bro, with my family, with my wife, my kids, bro, I'm always looking at my surroundings. I'm rarely on my phone. I'm
This
not
guy
like,
doesn't even look at the
I
wife. He
don't-
just looking
no,
at
I'm
her.
bro, literally, I'm always looking around.
Do you feel
always.
safe around your wife?
Do I feel? Of course. She protects me.
That's what I'm saying. She's the real protector.
No, but like us together, bro, we'll knock people out. You know? I take my gun everywhere. No, but for real, I don't
but you're
I don't
on
put
alert.
myself as much as I can.
Of course.
Myself in situations that my family can be in danger. Right?
Exactly.
Too many men. I'm not going anywhere with too many men.
Yeah.
Or I'm
Yeah.
outnumbered.
Yeah.
Like I don't go places at night that I know I haven't been there before.
Exactly,
right? New
yeah.
places with my kids at night.
Yeah. As I know.
Unless it's somewhere public and like there's gonna be people there, but you know what I mean? Like I don't. You. Well, actually, Twin Peaks at night, I wouldn't take my kids there at night. No,
of course not.
I wouldn't.
Yeah, I would no.
You know, like if I'm with the boys, my wife, maybe.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
fine, yeah,
Yeah.
but not kids. I'm not taking my
not
kids
kids.
to a bar at night.
Facts.
Why? I'm
Facts.
outnumbered.
J. Cass said, preaching at 2 a.m. is crazy work.
Wait, that's it? Bro, listen, man. There's been. Hey, listen, and then at that
That's
time.
demon time.
Yeah, literally.
Actually,
literally.
I gotta go to work tomorrow, bro.
Oh, yeah, you gotta work.
Yeah, I work tomorrow.
But,
We gotta wrap this up, boy.
yeah, for real. You'll be surprised when you see it in the nighttime, bro, when you start preaching the gospel. You'll be very
I
surprised.
come alive in the nighttime. Anyways, listen.
Yo, y'all turned me into a fundamentalist
Yo,
now, bro. I'm gonna
this
start
guy-
throwing hands.
You're
This
a
guy
crusader
really
now?
came out.
I'm a
bro.
crusader now. You
crusader?
guys converted me.
We're gonna get Prado to watch this.
See what he thinks.
Nah, I feel sorry for Alec, but when he gets home, bro, he's gonna get a karate chop to the neck and make him fall asleep.
That's
and
how
you're
we,
not gonna defend yourself? Bah!
that's how we flirt, bro. That's how we do it.
So they got together.
You know, I should read them all.
Hey, the next stream is gonna be next Sunday,
Next Sunday,
August 10th.
around 9:30, somewhere
About
around there.
9 o'clock.
Yeah,
Yeah,
ish.
9 o'clock, 9:30.
9 o'clock.
Actually, next Sunday.
Yeah, next Sunday.
Yeah, next
August 10th.
We have to wrap things up by 10. We'll probably have to get on earlier. Maybe earlier than that.
We'll probably get on like around 8.
Yeah, I'll say 8,
I gotta go
8:30.
play Call of Duty, bro.
I gotta start. I gotta start my real job soon. So